What's
We
up?
haven't had. We haven't had. No wait. So what is alcohol? What is alchemy under? Is that biology and nature?
Yeah, it would be. I shouldn't say it's the alchemy class. It is the biology and nature class, but
Fuck,
Alright.
can it be alchemy instead?
All right. I sleep.
Please. I am trained in crafting, but not in nature.
dude, no, you must. I'll allow you to
This
do
is
crafting
fucked
or
up.
nature. I'll allow you to do crafting as well. But let me do this.
In that case, can I roll crafting now to see if it would change my grade?
No.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
Shit.
Your grade remains unchanged.
Bro, I can't even go to just a normalcy?
No.
You rolled a 3. You rolled a 3.
Yeah, it was a 12. If I rolled a 3 with the last one, it would have been an F, bro.
To be sure, I think a 12 is an F.
Help people with damaged crops and whatnot, recognizing dangerous plants from the ones that could be nourishing and whatnot. Like this basic biology like that. Is more of a focus on plant life than animal life. So much of today's lecture is about like identifying probable causes between invasive plant species versus endemic or native plant species. This is how boring and needy. This is the non-adventuring stuff most people actually get up to. When key bearers aren't responsible for fighting off monsters, this is a majority of their job, just like helping out people with small tasks like this. And so, as the lecture draws into a close, 3 o'clock hits and the bell rings.
Immediately.
Okay. Well, no, I just wonder if you want to hit the arcade tomorrow if I'm free. I don't know what Professor Ihan or Fram is going to have us do. But if I'm free, would you want to hit the arcade?
You mean like together with the arcade?
Yeah, I can me, you, I can invite a couple friends. Be fun. Get you out of your room.
Sure. Yeah. Arcade sounds fun.
All right. I'll be sure to grab you. Don't worry.
Okay. What time were you thinking?
Probably like later in the afternoon, going into the evening tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll I'll clear up my schedule then.
Min, what was on your schedule?
I'm glad you're asking. I was gonna say something.
He kind of looks away, scratching the back of his head.
This is gonna get up. Come on. I knew you were free tomorrow. That's why I asked.
He's very nervous. You could tell.
Come on, you don't gotta be nervous.
No, I was just gonna play some games with some friends online. Is all.
Okay, well, I'll be sure not to take too much of your time tomorrow then. I know how important your online friends are. More important than me?
No. And he'll shake his head no.
Fucking gaslight, gatekeep.
I'm gonna take my armor out like off of him and just kind of ruffle it and be like, come on, loosen up, Min. Just messing with you.
And he'll puff out his cheek a little, and he'll put on his headphones and be like, oh, all right.
I'll see you tomorrow, Min.
I'll see ya.
Fram sleeps.
I'm surprised you even say his name with the word sleep next to it. You might tempt fate.
No, we have an agreement.
Oh?
He's not allowed to rousing splash me anymore.
Ah, but what if you were to look sleepy and the good professor wanted to help you?
You're gonna see her. She's gonna smack her face. Just, there's no chance I'm gonna get rousing splash today.
Isaac looks over concerned.
And if I get rousing splashed, I'm gonna punch you.
Punch me?
Yeah.
Why me? I
can't punch a teacher.
I don't know. Punch. You're around him enough. Go punch Isaac.
I can't punch Isaac. That's my Isaac. I can't do that.
But what do I have to get punched?
You're closer to me.
Wrong? Is there anything going on?
Oh, nothing, Izzy. You don't have to worry about anything. I'm just messing around with Alexander.
Oh, okay.
She's threatening me with violence when the inevitable happens.
What?
The inevitable.
Alexander, I would never. Isaac, can you believe him?
My apologies. I was thinking about an actual inevitable creature, not the force inevitability.
No, not a inevitable. I mean, the inevitable act of her getting hit with another rousing splash when the professor arrives.
Telling you it's not gonna happen. Me and Professor Osbert came to a conclusion, came to an agreement. Isaac was there for it. He heard him. And I'm not gonna get rousing splashed anymore.
Samson is looking like he's stifling a smile.
See,
Hey, I see that, Sammy. Stop it.
What if the professor gets a little and sees his good student getting tired right before a task?
You know what, Alexander? You're right. I am a good student. You're right about that.
Yes. I say knowing I watched you asleep for most of the class.
Isaac just gives her a sympathetic look. Samson.
Hey, some things just come naturally to me. I don't know.
Isaac will. He'll open up the window a little bit to let the air come in. It's really nice and cold.
Jumps out the window. I don't want to deal with this.
No! No! My own hole! No!
Whoa. Oh yeah.
Bastard.
I can't blame him, but the crux of it was.
I'm gonna visibly raise the one visible eyebrow.
I'm going to send it to Isaac and say, I told you, bro.
Isaac is just kind of lost in thought at the moment.
It is in his
Where
mind
is,
going, thinking, what do I want from McDonald's?
Where's his, is Isaac looking out the window?
Yeah, he's currently looking out the window.
Where are his hands?
Oh, on the windowsill.
I'm gonna put my hand over his and just grab onto it, signifying that I would like to hold his hand.
And he will offer a smile. He seems a little surprised at first because he realizes at his realization that indeed you two have gotten close. This shouldn't be anything new to him. So he will allow you to hold his hand. Starships, mechs, they're all pretty cool. But that's the big thing. I think we're gonna have Jolene. We're gonna talk to her at one point as well later today. At least that's what Dr. Fram told me.
Oh, okay. Samson, I promise I'll be on my best behavior.
Yeah, you best be. No lollygagging around.
I would never lollygag on a mission.
He'll give you skeptical eyes.
Hey,
So
I've been serious on all the missions I've gone on. I'll have you know.
So, in that case, recall your interactions with Jolene on that first mission.
Isaac coughs. He goes, "Yeah, I've never actually heard this interaction before. What did happen before
On the
she
first mission?
ran off? Yeah.
Well, she was taunting us, but well, I figured the best way to get her to not try and want to run away is to befriend her, right? Try to talk her down. I tried to get her to not change sides, but come peacefully. But she really
You did try to get her to change
not want to.
sides.
Yeah. I mean, if we can save one person from being an evil person, isn't that better than not saving anyone?
No, I'm just correcting you.
It was more so, Alexander, how would you even know? You were even there for the first one. They asked about the first encounter.
I suppose it was my first encounter that I recall.
Yeah. No, the first one was in the tomb of Jacobus. But yeah, no.
He goes, no, that's I mean, if you ever, I remember reading about reports, World War II, captured scientists and whatnot, just kind of ease them into the whole process, that feed them, be friendly with them, chat about your favorite sports with them, and eventually they'll let slip that
Yeah.
But we don't know who Jolene works for, and she is forthright talking to us in a better environment. So what we
honestly might be better off if it was just me and Alexander talking to her.
do you
That we could get something out of Jolene? Me and Alexander probably could. We got her to stall a good bit, back in the forest.
She's had enough time to think about that encounter. She might have realized well, at the very least, I was just trying to stall her.
Fucking around, you don't gotta worry about nothing.
If you say so, then he'll just kind of relax a little bit. Alexander, as you're walking out,
I'll open the door and peek. Oh,
hello, Alexander.
Professor. We were just wondering what was taking you.
Many things had taken me, but not today.
What did he mean by this?
Oh, you're finally here. Good afternoon, Professor Fromm.
Good afternoon, students. I have compiled a list of details regarding our last inquiry with the field mission, with the Ivory Wreath and the Cantharos. Colton Fellow is a follower of Dionysus, but this is more like a second. I only mention this because apparently he was part of the celebration and festivities, according to some eyewitness testimony. Furthermore, if the two brothers here, if they can laid you down to the sewers where they last spotted the were-rat, I'm certain that Colton, this Colton Escribano fellow, he should be not far behind.
Okay. You think they have like a hideout in the sewers, or they're just kind of using the sewers like some sort of like transportation?
It's more it's more likely they have a hideout there. A hideout, and possibly the means of which this Edmond Dantes is used to teleport. Visit Jolynn at the interrogation cell. The city guards are there. You'll have to speak to Mr. Lucanus, but otherwise, you are free to interrogate as you see fit. Obviously within the bounds of civil society, but you are allowed to speak to Jolynn 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 4-on-1.
Oh, okay. Well, that's everything for Professor Fromm. Thank you. We'll be sure to talk it over with each other.
Seems simple enough, Professor. I understand where Jolene is held, but what of the other one we brought in, the Quickling?
Oh, I killed him.
I mostly hold back the smile. Where at? But along the way, we can stop and ask questions of Jolene if we wish.
Indeed, you can do that after your field mission or before. I leave that up to you.
Yeah, we'll talk it over.
I have spent as much time as I could to get Mr. Lucanus to even allow you two to talk to Jolene, so please use your time wisely when you're there. And please follow Mr. Lucanus' instructions. He is the Sky Warden, and the Ashari and the city guards work together on a mutual basis.
Yeah, makes sense. We'll be sure to be on our best behavior.
Thank you. It has been some time since I've even gone down to the sewers as well. I remember I plucked a little otiug egg, and I brought it here, and it's fouled the entire classroom. It was a good time. I remember.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say you sent it back into the sewers.
Well, otiugs shouldn't be in the sewers, but they end up going there because they are things that consume waste.
Well,
They're like little pests.
Regardless, that's everything, Professor Fromm. We'll be discussing what to do next.
Very well. Now I must get to my Hawaiian pizza.
Ooh, you got good taste.
He said that while looking at Alexander too.
What does that mean?
Because he stopped by, he said Hawaiian pizza and was looking at you.
Why? Why did he do that?
Just a little quirk of his.
I've been leaning on this desk and I'll go, well, damn, he did not actually splash you.
Told you. Me?
Come on, Lulu. Come on. You? I can see it.
Your words wound me, Samson, but no, Growing up in Raidhole, I knew better than to try and get on the bad side of the city garden. Same thing in Stormside. Well, don't walk away from me, Isaac!
I just wanted to get by the window.
No, that's okay. You're just scared of me and my criminal record, apparently.
No,
That's
no.
okay. I
I
remember
thought
this.
you just said you hadn't been arrested.
I'm joking, Alexander. God. No, haven't been arrested. My brother.
Yes, it is.
He's been arrested quite a couple times, but
Your brother's track record is relatively well known.
oh no, even before that big arrest a couple years ago, he was. Paul Zenon has become a close family friend. That's all I can say. Oh, these fucking retards don't know what they're talking about.
And that PI intuition? Now, I've seen a good amount of detective films. Is he having one of those moments where all the thoughts are floating around his head?
Do you think he can see mathematical equations right in front of his eyes?
God, I hope not. That series was shit.
Samson goes, I often let people just to do the talking and sit back and watch, and it's often both more entertaining and more revealing about themselves.
Like what you were just doing just now?
He'll shrug.
God, I love you, Sammy. You're funny.
He'll shrug again.
But are we all ready?
Lucy's gonna shrug and then look at Samson. Did you do it right?
He's already walking away.
Damn it. I guess that's our signal. In the
Yeah.
sewers, we can just get it back when we leave the sewers. Right? What comes out, makes like Takshan said that one time. More room for more stew.
Isaac looks a little horrified.
That's a very objective way to look at it, I suppose. I'm just trying to prevent the possibility of vomit.
We're going to the sewers, honey. It's gonna happen regardless. And Lucy's just gonna swing her arms around Samson's neck and kind of put her head on his shoulder and just kind of look at his data pad to see what he's looking to order.
And he will go ahead and he'll just show you as he's scrolling through, kind of just relaxing as you have your arms around his shoulder and placing your chin on his shoulder as
We're
well.
in the dorm. For whatever reason, the game was prioritizing fucking Luff's token. So all I could see was just this room down here. I just unselected. I'm like, oh, we're actually in the room. Okay.
I could demolish a footlong right now.
Samson looks at Alexander. He'll
I show
cock an
speed
eyebrow.
gif. I show...
What? What's wrong?
He'll order
Sandwich.
everyone some footlongs. He goes, hey, if you aren't hungry, you can save the half for afterward.
Yeah, that's the beauty of sandwiches. You can put them in the fridge or the cooler, and they'll be fine the next couple days or something.
You can do that with any food, though.
Yeah. Have you ever tried eating old grits? That's what I thought.
I don't eat grits.
Really?
The music stops.
They just speaking.
You just hear Samson audibly going oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, and Lucy's going, oh shit, oh my god, oh my god. He's gonna love this, oh my god.
Then I realized the angle Isaac's getting of Lucy is interesting.
Huh? What sort of angle is he getting, Percy?
He's looking at his phone, he's not looking at bro.
No.
He is just looking at halal memes. It is good.
No, what angle is?
If the chair is faced this way.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even his token's covering. I didn't even know which way the token or the chair was facing.
Oh yeah, no,
Never
it
mind.
typically faces this way.
Okay, never mind.
And he will
Don't worry
he'll
about
cough.
anything like that. Don't worry about anything like that right now, is he? Mainly talking about there's a nature preserve somewhere in Stormside. It's close by.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm sure we can stop by there if you wanted to. And
I think I would
he'll
love
shift.
that.
He will shift again. He will just reposition his being on the seat while he's making sure you're sitting comfortably. Lucy, I don't mean to. I don't mean to intrude, but You forgot to button up the top parts again.
I forgot. I always wear it like this.
He looks like he wants to say something, but he just chooses not to. He will nod. There's a good deal of reassurance has hit his face with your words.
Any time, any day, any time I spend with you is special. It's nice. I enjoy it. So whatever you have planned or whatever you want to do, I'm sure I'd love it. I mean, hey, I stuck with you throughout the entire time of you delivering mail.
That's true. That is a more tedious thing. I'm glad you did that, though. Thank you for that.
No, hey, and like I said, I'd love to do it again sometime. Helping you out however I can is, well, no, it's the least I can do for you, considering the unfortunate responsibility you bear.
You will breathe in and breathe out, more steady, more relaxed, and it appears your words have calmed him down a great deal, a good deal of anxiety gone for the time being.
Like small golf claps.
As it goes, Lucy, come on now.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all in good fun, Izzy. Don't worry about
Yes,
it.
be careful, Lucy. If you're not holding onto Isaac's neck for support doing those claps, you might fall over. Now,
Yeah, no, I think I'd break my neck from this height.
Isaac goes, I wouldn't let you do that, come on.
Izzy, it was a joke. Come on, man.
I will admit, me and one of my older brothers, there was can't think of the right term, but it was one of those indoor areas for golf where essentially you line up and just hit the balls as hard as you can and just have fun with that.
Wow. Your ass was worth so much that you're able to buy inside golf. That's crazy.
It's really not that expensive.
Samson goes, no, I believe it. But I mean, we got legally distinct property brothers.
Oh, what property brothers? These guys are funny.
I don't believe you. What?
And as he looks for the channel.
When it came on, no one liked it at the time.
Yeah, and it's nostalgia, Alexander. It's back because people are like, you know what, Andrew KW is a pretty good host.
You don't just renew.
Isaac will carry you a little ways away, and he'll bring you over here.
Oh, wow! And Lucy is visibly red as he's carrying her. Be like, I didn't.
What's wrong?
That was unexpected.
Yeah, she's getting flustered because she knows I caught her out on her lie. You don't renew a show that has that much.
You dumb motherfucker! How dare you!
You can't renew a show like that is built on using so much budget for destroying things just for nostalgia.
Samson,
There's no way there was enough of a campaign of people that was nostalgic for that show to justify its renewal. Not even listed as a separate season. It's a special that they're doing.
Alexander, why must you be so pessimistic all the time?
Because I know how this works.
Isaac kind of squeezes you a little bit, Lucia, and says, "There's no need to start an argument over this. I'm sure everything will. Let's just enjoy for what there is."
No, Isaac. This is of the utmost importance.
Isaac, this is the one thing me and Alexander have seen eye to eye on almost. We can do this. Is the one thing we've had in common this entire time we've been here at the Academy.
Wait, really?
Well, no, I do also agree that the chicken nuggets they serve on Friday are not bad.
Yeah, no, they're really good. No, there's just I don't know. I don't want to say we don't get along. We just
No, it is.
never have time to hang out.
Well, that, and I don't think it's out of the question.
So now I gotta think about that for a second.
I mean, if you don't really watch action movies, that's fine. I was personally, I was a big fan of what was that movie called? It was a story about, I forget what the actor's name was, but he he drove really well, and he was kind of like a driver, but he didn't drive a car.
Samson snaps his fingers. Oh, you mean Sail?
Yeah, Sail! Sail was awesome, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining
we reference this movie on Underground.
I'm just imagining the scenes of this movie. I'm just going, I don't carry a gun. I go out. I'm outside. You're in the bank. You jump into my boat. That's what I do. I sail. Just playing night call as he's like in a sailboat over a lake.
And it just echoes across the ocean.
You'll ever see.
Okay, you know that works for me.
And we started like moving his cheeks around.
Well, if we're gonna eventually do movie nights, we should probably try to think about what we would watch then. Hmm? Would we go by themes, or would we just decide feeling like this movie for the night?
Well, isn't there like you know what? Why don't we just let the gods decide? Isn't there like a shuffle feature on on certain streaming services?
But you know how these services go. Everything's gonna be divided among all of them.
That's true. That's something to decide in the future, at least. This is just an idea we need to get ready for.
No, it's not. I like the idea of a shuffle, but we'll need, like... It's stupid, but... No, we should set up a wheel physically.
I leave that entirely up to you.
That's the real fun of it.
Isaac goes and says, I was just going to suggest we have, like, a schedule for, like a theme for a week, maybe, like, a weekly theme.
Yeah,
maybe
but...
1 week could do horror. Not that I'm a big fan of horror, but...
You're not a horror man?
No,
Okay, Isaac, if you get scared, you can just cling to me.
Horror is...
That's what I am. Lucy actually says that, by the way.
Yeah, no, and Alexander just stops his statement.
Samson is laughing.
So is Lucy. She's laughing too.
Horror
Isaac's not sure what to make of it.
Horror is a very unique genre. I'm not trying to say you can't dislike it, but there's a lot of different types of horror movies that at the very least, I'd like to show you some. Perhaps you'll find something you enjoy. I'll flip a coin.
Malik, just say it.
Go ahead.
Were you gonna hurt my feelings or something?
And I don't want to have sex with Clayton.
My feelings are hurt.
I wouldn't think anything else. But I will let you know if it does somehow bother me, of course.
Okay, that's good. I just want to know if you start getting jealous over me is all.
Jealous? No, I wouldn't be jealous. I have no reason to be jealous.
Okay. I'm just making sure, Izzy.
He will give you He will give you a reassuring kiss on the cheek.
I'm gonna look around. Samson looking over here.
No, he's sitting up front with he's like right behind Agnes's position.
Is Alexander looking over here?
I usually sit up front with Agnes.
So it's just Lucy and Alexander, or Lucy and Isaac.
Yeah,
and like the coach part.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Lucy's going for a makeout sesh real quick.
He does get to taste a little bit of Firehouse sub.
Hey, no, she got the taste out of her. She some gum or whatever.
Okay, fair enough. Because he would have felt self-conscious about himself with breath, so he would have. Although he probably would have substituted that with a mint. So I'm not sure how much of Lucy likes a minty breath, but
I mean, hey, she's enjoying what's going on right now. That's all that matters.
That's fair. You know what? Fair.
But
So
it wouldn't be long. It would be just long enough for him to be like, dude, this is awesome. And then she stops because she doesn't want to, alert the others.
You know what? Valid. So yeah, you two enjoy each other's company, and I'll say, while a couple of minutes does go by, you guys arrive at the police headquarters here in the lowest city of Mistral. As such, is filled to the brim with not just regular enlisted police officers, but also cadets, people who are training to be city guards and whatnot. And bobbing and weaving your way, you do see Lucio, you do see Dexter and Red, who are currently just talking, chatting, get a cup of coffee or something next to a bulletin board, and they are on the way toward where you guys are going. At least that's where Samson's leading you.
God damn it. Okay.
Isaac looks over and he goes, you could just walk beside me. I could try to block their visage from you.
I am short enough, aren't I? No, if they're going to the same place I am, where we are, it's no point trying to hide, I guess.
I hold nod, and you guys will continue to make your way through.
Yeah. And when he says you, does he mean you, Lucy and Alexander?
Yeah.
So yeah, Lucy will go, all right, yeah, that sounds good. And here. And she's going to take off her ring, Percy. And she's gonna say, this is a ring that has the message spell attached to it. If you think of any questions you think we should ask, don't be afraid to send a message to either of us, okay?
Gotcha. He will give you a wink, and he will put on the ring.
I will put it on him.
Oh. Isaac looks over, raises an eyebrow, but he knows it's nothing serious. And of course,
right.
Dexter's just kind of watching intently. He's not even being subtle about it.
Dude, Lucy knows she's gonna look at Alex like, all right, Alex, you ready, honey?
Yes, let's get this over with. See if
All
we
right.
can
Dunk, 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 dunk. There's no door here. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
as you're
Mr.
talking,
Electric, send this man to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately.
Samson will just sit
So
over here.
while on the way over to the interrogation, so Lucia will not kind of whisper to Alexander, and she'll say, "Okay, Alex, good cop, bad cop." Is that how you want to go about this? Good cop, bad cop.
Am I supposed to be bad cop?
Well, could you envision me being a bad cop? Or, well, no, I mean, not in the sense of being a bad police officer, but be playing bad cop.
Yes to both, but to the second one, not to Jolene. You've already shown her niceties. To flip now would be a shit show.
It'd be too weird, yeah. All right, and I will say, does Samson go in first?
Yeah, he goes in first. He just
Okay.
says his greetings to her.
All right, Alex. Oh, it's just like yeah, sorry, we get like some leeway, but like overall, you were under the city watch's like control. But I'm here now, so sorry about the long wait. Have they been real rough to you?
No, not. I mean, as rough as guards can be, but not super rough. No.
Well, no, that one in specific. She's gonna look at Dex and be like, "Has he been real rough with you?"
Oh, you mean the dumbass? No, he's been on the leash by the other one.
Does she mean this one by the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, she's like, oh, okay, good. Okay, well, good to know that you're doing all fine.
You can't tell, Lucia, but you could intuit that Dexter's probably asking Isaac questions about you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And then she's like, I don't know, they might do something.
Okay. So Lucia will say, so I guess I can just start off. So who is this master person that you've alluded to in the past? Did you give him the shield of the drop-off point?
She kind of scratches her head and says, No, why would I? My master's too far above to get to like go out and like pick objects up. He would be waiting and planning at his hideout.
At his castle.
Castle? No, I mean it's more like a monastery.
Okay. Well.
You realize you realize she got like a look like, oh shit, I let that slip.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know. Don't worry, Lucia knows. And Lucia will say, okay. Oh well. A castle then.
He can, and he's quite powerful. And he knows how to use darkness, just like you. I heard that little sunbreaker is actually a bit of a falsity.
Yeah, it was a shock to me too. Who told that? Who told that to you?
I could just sense it from all that,
Negative emotion. That's what I get a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, that just means we're a lot more similar than you initially thought, isn't that right?
Nuh-uh.
Lucy's remaining professional. She's not gonna say "yaha" to her. She's remaining professional.
Yeah, no, I literally, I imagine I turned to see if you would say it.
You can see her like her like movement in her cheeks, like her teeth gritting. Yeah.
You hopped 2 planets over for this education?
No. I mean, I used to. I didn't hop over. I used a teleportation circle. I mean, how else would I?
A teleportation circle located in the sewers, right?
How do you know about that?
Where in the sewers are they? Or was it?
I couldn't tell you. Think I remember the location of the sewers? Listen, I got in through once. Actually, no, twice. No, once, because the other time my master came here.
Seems to be a lot of things happening in that sewer.
Listen.
We had the man with the hat and trench coat was down there. Now there are stories of a were-rat down there. And now on top of that, you tell us there's a teleportation circle. Pray tell, what else could we expect if we were ever to descend into the sewer?
I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know how much I could be of help with the sewer location. I'm sure you guys have maps to like the blueprints or whatever. I'm sure you can find it. The were-rat, he was just there. We paid him to stay guard of the place. I didn't pay him. I think
So the were-rat guards the circle?
Or at least
Yeah.
the area where the circle is.
Find him, you find the circle.
Has this were-rat ever mentioned an associate that he worked with?
You know, now that you mention it, aside from this red-headed guy here, he did work with this other red-headed guy. I think it was a white.
I forgot that was a term as in
Yeah, I know,
W-I-T-H.
yeah.
I thought it was.
He
I
was a
thought you were just-
caucasoid.
Yeah, I literally thought you was like, yeah, he worked with a whiteoid.
Right, I left Mistral City. I don't even like City Life all that much anyway.
Okay. Did you care for her anyway, or did you just see her as like another associate? Someone else learning under your master?
I mean, maybe she was under the wing of the guy in the trench coat or something. I don't know.
So you're saying your master isn't this guy in the trench coat?
No, that guy. He wishes.
But you know of him.
Vaguely.
What do you know about him?
Oh, I mean, you can cast Spirit Blast.
Jolene, what did I say?
Shrug.
Yeah, at the very least, it is confirmation that was Spirit Blast. And that whoever that trench coat wearing man was, if what Jolene said is true, then he is notable enough that he is also teaching people. Did you expect that lives would be lost? Or were you expecting just going in, taking an artifact, and escaping with it?
I knew some lives would be lost. Trying to minimize blood spilled on my end, at least. But the trench coat wearing guy, he does not care. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Does not care one bit, innocent or otherwise. At least I've got some measure of moral restraint and standards. That guy, they'll just kill you for looking at him wrong.
What about your master? Is your master the same way?
No,
Have
my
some
master's
sort of
got
morals.
morals and restraint, and he follows the Tao.
All right.
Well, like the stock now.
Okay. This, and Lucy's gonna look to Alexandra for confirmation because she's about to say his name.
All right, and I say this to the fuckers behind the glass too. When she points, you don't want to spread that name around, unless you want bad things happening quickly, spiraling out of control. And I'm not saying this as like a ooh, I'm scary and trying to freak you all out. I'm saying this because you're all still young and stupid. So I mean, I'm giving you a fair shot.
Jolene, you said you were 24.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you fall into that category as well.
Nuh-uh.
Then let me ask you. Let's say name does get out. It spreads. What happens? Not saying it's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I can trust the individuals behind the class and Mr.
Wait.
Raymond.
Do you not know the tale of Edmond Dantes?
Enlighten me. Or is it something different?
Probably an impersonator.
Impersonator.
And also with your previous sense motive, she is 100%. She does not believe it is an impersonator, but she does not want to say anything else.
Jolene, please, I can tell you're bullshitting us right there, okay? I want you to be 100% honest with us. Because like I said earlier, the more honest you are with us, the better it'll be for you later on. Alright? Now please, tell me, is this Edmond Dantes an impersonator? Someone impersonating him? Or is it the real Edmond Dantes risen or something?
Beats.
Who are they?
Oh, I don't know the couple. I only say couple because the woman who summoned him talked about having a husband. I mean, I didn't meet the woman. I only heard her in a conversation.
Do you
over the
remember
phone.
anything about how she spoke, the way she carried herself? Any sort of thing that can, we could reasonably narrow down
Probably
who it
regal.
is?
I don't know. Regal, maybe noble. I don't know. Not too
Okay.
different from this asshole. And she points over to Alexander.
Miss Jolene, I'm
I'll
gonna
give,
ask
I'll
you
give
to
a
keep.
soft smile.
I'm gonna ask you to keep any insults to yourself for the time being. All right?
Alright, we done.
I'm gonna look at Samson and kind of give him a look to see if he has anything to add.
He takes out a lollipop that he had in his mouth. He shakes his head no. Gives you a thumbs up.
Okay.
The palm of her hand.
Come on, Jolene, face me. We can talk here.
Sanson kind of cuts in and goes, "Nah, I think it's everything we're gonna get out of her for the time being, but nice work, you two. Let's go on out of here."
Right. And Lucia will get up, but she'll actually she's gonna walk over to Jolene.
Julian looks over and says, Like I said, I was done talking.
There's one more question I want to ask you, okay? What's your favorite meal at Mandy's Massive Meats? I did promise you, didn't I?
What, you being serious? Or are you just fucking with me?
I'm being serious.
You think the guards are gonna let this little joke go through?
I'm not joking around, Jolene.
God, you are not joking around. You really are just a goody two shoe, huh? I mean, yeah. I guess I'll have some Manny's Massive Meats. She like grumbles the last bits.
Hey, come on. I need to know what you want. I can't guarantee when you'll get it, but I can try my damnedest to pull some whatever strings I can.
She'll nod. Getting a little. She gets slightly smaller.
Hey, you're still not telling me what you want.
Big sandwich. I don't care. Oh, and fries.
I'll be sure to get you the extra seasoned one, okay?
Sure,
I'm gonna do in front like on the table in front of her, and then I'll begin to make my way and walk out. First years, I'm pretty sure.
Nice work. I'll give the good Dr. Frem my compliments to his students as well. Nice work.
We appreciate that.
And he will go ahead and he is reaching to like give you basically a head pat, Lucia. Do you accept that?
Yeah.
He'll give you a head pat and he'll say, "Nice work, all of you. I will I can take you out for some coffee by the we got some coffee in the break room if you want some before you head out."
That'd be nice, sure.
Come on, follow me. And he'll kind of like crane his head over to like gesture. He says, "You two, take the prisoner back down to the jail cells." They will both nod, and as Ren and Dexter leave, Dexter shoots finger guns at all of you. He looks over, he says, that one, I'll tell you.
I'm sorry if he's been a bit of an issue, Mr. Vincent.
No, it's all good. In all honesty, I preferred... It's nice to have a dumbass like him around, because, sometimes it feels good to, you know, feel smart every now and then. I jest. I don't want to be that mean.
No, just imagine how Ren feels.
He'll crack just a slight smile before leading you.
I broke him! I broke the stoik!
And he'll take you guys over to the break room. Larger styrofoam cup. Pour all of you some coffee and some all that stuff, fun stuff, and you guys go ahead and you relax for a bit.
For some reason.
Do the forbidden tome. Let me do this. All right. So you guys are having some coffee in the break room. And is there anything you would want to say or would like to say to Vincent? Otherwise, he's gonna like say goodbye and again congratulate you guys, and thank you guys again.
Not to Vincent, but Lucia did want to talk to Isaac.
Okay. So I'll say Vincent since he just goes, kind of raises his cup of coffee and goes, "Nice job, kids. Looking to be great Ashari acolytes so far. Keep up the good work.
Thank
Sure,
you.
a great many accolades will come your way. Make these guys a little jealous, right? Sip some coffee."
That'll be nice. You keep up the good work too, Mr. Vincent.
He will wave you all goodbye as he carries the folder in one hand and the coffee in the other.
He was overprotective, yes, but he was never aggressive or assertive with me. Granted, now I don't know how he talks to people when aren't me, about me. But I know he cares, but I just kind of wish he wouldn't care as much, you know?
Did he give you some breathing room? Some space to be yourself?
And that's what this academy's been. Ever since he's gotten back from his last big job, he's just been kind of around the house. Granted, not bothering me at all. He's just been occasionally asking me how I'm doing, if I wanted to do something together. I just never really reciprocated. I mean, I always did, but mainly just felt I did that out of obligation and whatnot. I don't know, it's just I feel a bit awkward around him sometimes. You promise he didn't ask you any too embarrassing questions?
He kind of exits the hug just enough to kind of look at you eye to eye and says, no, nothing of the like. You shouldn't be too worried about that. If there was anything that was genuinely bothersome, I would have told you right away.
Okay, let's
not fret too much. Let's not fret over that right now. He gives you a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah. Thanks, Isaac. Really.
And he just takes a moment to just kind of hug you there, almost forgetting that time is passing here in this break room in the police station.
I know his type, aka nerds. Yeah, she'll grab him and say, "It's your fault, you know. You got me addicted to this thing."
I mean, Lucy, not here.
I'm not planning on doing anything here. But that's something you should worry about when we get back to your dorms.
Now you got me worried about. He'll just gotta stop himself.
No? What I got you worried about?
Nothing. And he'll straighten himself, realizing that he cannot be fully straightened, and so he gonna waits a little bit because I have to go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Be sure to think of me. I'll be waiting outside, okay?
He walks away, then he comes back, gives you a kiss on the cheek, and then walks away.
Gods, I love that man.
As he walks away to the bathroom. I'll say everyone exits out of the police station, and as everyone does, you all hop back on Adnus's carriage, and Samson and Isaac give Adnus the directions to the entrance to the sewers that they were last, back on August 30th, traveled through before they were stopped by a horde of rodents. And that is where we'll end the session.